I'm excited to go and try out the new machines that we have. We do have one that I'm going to try for back. So we're doing upper body today, and it's full upper body. So we're going to hit chest, back, shoulders, arms, and yeah, I'm super excited. I know you guys are asking me like, well, what do they have? And maybe you can try to give you guys like a little glimpse of the machineries and stuff because it's a lot. So it's a lot of like just double of what they already have. So that's nice, because things are always taken. And then there's like a few new things. I actually didn't give it too much of a good look yesterday because I kind of was, trying to get the workout done, and then I had errands to run after that. So I was like, I'll just look at it tomorrow because we're gonna do upper anyways. There was actually no new lower body. Well, actually there was. There's some new leg extensions, and maybe there is. I actually have to give it a better look, so don't quote me on that. So yeah, just super excited to go in and check it out and yeah, take you guys along. And yeah, it was actually really nice. So yesterday, before I was leaving the gym, one of the workers, like one of the girls that work at my gym, was just saying how they actually love seeing me pose in the corner because I go and pose in like a little corner in our gym. And she was saying that they actually always peek and like to see the posing and stuff. And I just started laughing because I'm like, oh, really? Because I was like, when for me, it helps me not look around because then I'll get in my head. So I don't notice. But I just thought that was really cute because just, I don't know, just like the support of someone saying that because I guess I tell you guys like outside of the gym, besides like, just people that know I just really love the gym, but don't understand like how passionate I am about it. It's nice when I talk to people that understand because like we were talking and she was like telling me a little bit about like her journey and stuff, and it was really like just a really sweet moment to like she understood, I understood, and it was just really nice. And I'm just like really grateful that everyone at the gym is like just super supportive, and it's nice and makes it such a nice atmosphere. And and she's had a crazy journey, and it was so nice to hear it. And just so nice. And then she was also telling me that she loves that, I not only love training, lower body, but I love training upper body. It's like she's like, I can tell. And she's like, that's awesome. And she's like, I love that because I know not a lot of girls like to. And that's fine because like at the end of the day, you should sculpt the body that you want, and that's all that matters because that's your body. But it sucks when you have to make your body look a certain way for like someone else, because I think a lot of the times, from I guess you can say from my experience, I know a lot of guys don't like when girls look too muscular, and that stops them from wanting to put on muscle. And I know when because like I told you guys, my little sister and my older brother, they lifted weights and started doing bodybuilding before me. And I know that's something my little sister struggled with when muscle wasn't like in, and she knew that she's like, wow, like I know I like it, but I know like a lot of guys don't like it, and it kind of like, messes with your self-esteem instead of making you feel empowered. But I think now it's a little more like empowering for women to have muscle than it was before. But there's still a few people that don't like muscle on girls, and that's fine. But find the people that love the same things as you, because it's no fun to like dim your passions for someone else. Because yeah, to be honest, in my first relationship, when I started to get into lifting, my partner actually didn't want me to get too big. And they were actually not very supportive and scared that I was going to look too muscular, look like a guy, and just a lot of things that it got me sad because I was just like, but what, like, I want to train hard in the gym. I love training hard and I love muscle. And I don't know how you perceive it, but to me, it's beautiful. And, at the end of the day, that's not why we didn't work out, but like it just hurts. It makes you like, because that is something that you find very like beautiful, and it's sad when someone close to you doesn't, you know, see that, and if anything, puts their, like, projects what they think of it onto you, instead of, like, because I'm not saying everyone has to understand, but like, to make you feel like in a negative way about it, that's what makes me sad. So I guess I'm saying is just like, there are going to be people that do understand, and then there probably won't be people that understand, but always go back to what do you want? What makes you happy? What makes you find that fire? Because yeah, no matter what, I've always thought muscle was beautiful, and I don't care if it's in or not in. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I just always love it. And to me, it's just so beautiful. It's an art. And yeah, I don't know how I could be swayed any other way, that it's not. So, you know, it's just interesting, how a lot of people can feel a certain way about something, you know? And so, and I feel like that's the theme of these videos so far during the cut, is because when you do a cut, and that's the sad part, if you're not doing like a show or something crazy, people are like, why are you cutting? Why are you taking it so serious? You're not doing a show or anything. It's just like, well, because I just want my body to look a certain way, and I love it, and I'm having fun, and it's sad that I'm seeing that I have to justify things because it's not normalized to be just, oh, I'm just doing a cut because I want to. I want to get lean, and I'm so dedicated to the gym, and it's weird. And so I'm just like, why is it that I have to always like justify these things? And that's why it's like, if certain people will understand, certain people won't. And I guess I'm saying it's nice when you do talk to those people that understand. Back to like the girl when I was talking to one of the workers, like, she absolutely understands, and it was just so nice to just conversate with someone that, you know, like, because at the end of the day, we all have different journeys. We have all overcome certain things, and that's why we were talking, like, the gym, working out, like where our physique has like transformed, like, it's all a lot of mental, you know. And it's, you know, a lot of people don't see it, and that's okay, because, you know, we can try to make people see something that, you know, maybe they just don't see, but all you can do is, you know, focus on what is important to you, what you want to put your energy into. And that's why I tell you guys too, when I talk to someone, like, I know right away, like, oh, like, I really like them, they're really, like, because I think it's just someone being not like set in their ways, and just being like open-minded. Because I'm not saying, because I've told you guys, I've had really great friends that don't even work out, they don't do anything in the gym, they don't, but they're so understanding, and they're so, like, what do you call it, just supportive. And like, that's what I'm saying, like, the core of it is just being around people like that, and it is just so amazing. It's such it's just so nice. So I guess I'm saying, like, if you're around people that don't, like, they make you feel a certain way, and it's more of like a negative certain way, like, don't feel like that is what it is. Like, oh, this is my life. Like, this is just how I'm supposed to feel. Like, no, people are not supposed to make you feel that way. And uh, I guess I'm saying, it's just like, I definitely hope it's not, you know, like, your close people that you have around you, because obviously we can't control every aspect of our life. You know, maybe it's coworkers, maybe it's, you know, I don't know, you know, it's just things, maybe family members that just don't understand, and it's okay. But, you know, if you do have control over the people that, do bring empowerment and make you feel good and are understanding, like, it's so beautiful. And it's nice when you can start to tell the difference, you know, and then you start to know right away, like, instead of trying to like justify things or trying to make someone understand. And it's sad because some people don't really care to understand. And I think that's the sad part. But, you know, you just kind of have to come to terms with it, and it is what it is. But yeah, just really, I guess I'm saying, I really wanted to point out, like, you know, girls should not feel like they have to look a certain way for someone else. You know, your right person will love how passionate you are about whatever you're doing, and know that it wasn't easy to, like, you know, us gaining muscle and being dedicated to the gym, like that in itself. It's nice when someone understands like what that took instead of it being something negative. And I'm lucky enough that my you know, my fiance is like super like empowering, like it like makes me feel so good of like of how passionate I am about, you know, going to the gym and stuff. And you know, just every time I'm like, oh, like how my body was looking. I was telling him too yesterday of like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing this new line on my leg, and I get all excited, and it's so cute to share it with someone that, you know, also just loves seeing me get excited, you know. And then that's the whole thing, is just like being with people that just love seeing you accomplish your goals and seeing you happy. It's very nice. And you know, that's what I'm telling you guys too. Like, if I know if you don't have that around you, like, you know, I hope this makes you feel like a safe place that to share your journey and to share the accomplishments of what you're like going through. I would love to hear it. And you know, I would love to share you on. And you know, because it's just it's amazing to like accomplish these things. And you know, you should feel great about them, not feel like you have to justify. Because yeah. And I I just really want to share that, and maybe someone needed to hear that. But let's go ahead and go and work out and hit up our body. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm okay. I'm excited because yeah, we're starting to see all these little changes. But yeah, leg day yesterday was super good, and I know upper's gonna feel fun too. So let's go ahead. I'll see you guys inside. Okay, so we're trying out the new machine. It's up here in the front. And it's interesting because this one kind of comes out like this. So I think it's just like a different feeling because it's very, but you guys will see. I kind of like it though. So let's go ahead and do the first set. We're gonna try it again. I'm gonna put a little bit more weight. And honestly, I'm really liking this machine. Actually, we might come back and do rows on this one, or may stay here and do rows. And then hopefully a Smith machine opens up so we can do incline. Hello, let's go ahead and do the last set. Okay. I was trying to figure out the seating because I like it really high. So either this is the spot or we might mess with it a little more, but it feels good. I think we'll stay here. We'll do some rows and try that out. So I'll hire the seat a little bit for that one. Okay, so this machine is making me happy. These high rows, not high rows, the low rows, just the single arm, they feel so nice. Like, oh, just the stability compared to the other machine. Oh gosh, like this is nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I did hire the weight, so hopefully this weight's like the perfect weight for us to do the working set. So I'll go ahead and start with the left side first. Okay. I'm gonna put the seat a little more back So it gives me that nice stretch. It's kind of stopping a little too close. Whew. And so since I like that nice stretch, I know you can't see it, but I'm putting my feet on the ground instead of the platform they have over here because I cannot reach it. So adjust to how, or what makes the most sense to you, not always how the machine, recommends sometimes. Okay, that was a good weight. Let me think. So that was 85 pounds for this machine. Every machine's a little different. So 85 for this one, just in case I need to look back for reference what I was doing, because it's always nice when you do a new machine, it's going to feel a little heavy or hard or whatever, but then later, the second time you do it, it's going to feel even better. So I'm curious to see what that weight will be the next time we hit it. But just a little side note, we'll do this one more time and then incline bench, hopefully with the Smith machine, because that's what I do prefer. I love it on the Smith machine. Man, but I love this machine. So nice. Okay. Using this machine because the Smith machine is taken up, but I remember when doing a plate on this one was like a lot, even in our bulk, like at my heaviest. And now we're doing a plate and it feels, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's easy, but like, wow. And so this is the second set. I added 2.5s just because when you're doing chest, I mean, at least for me, those 2.5s makes the difference. So I don't want to like jump and put like a 5 on each side. So we're gonna do 2.5. See how that feels, because we did like 9 solid reps with the 45s. So yeah, strength is just feeling really good. These feel really good. So this is gonna be our last set, and then after this we have arms. I'm just, yeah, I just love working out. It just feels so good. And this is why I'm saying, like, I would hate if I had to hold myself back. It would take the fun away from it. And yeah, seeing what your body's capable is, it's just like, it's a whole thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our last set. Oh, 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 good. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, let's do some preacher curls, and then forgot what it was called, but for the triceps when it's on the machine. And then we'll do some posing. Okay, let's get to it. I knew I was forgetting something. So we still have side laterals. We're doing this one. I want to say we're doing the same weight we did last time, 65. And yeah. And like I said, the single arm just feels so much nicer. So try it out if you haven't. Because when I used to do this, I used to use both arms. But the single one, oh, it just feels so much better. So go ahead and do our last set. And then we have arms after this.
Ah, whew. Okay. See, this is why it's good to when you're doing single movements, body part movements, it's good to give yourself a little bit of a rest. Sometimes it's hard, it's still hard for me to gauge it. But you're still gonna be a little winded after doing on one arm. And then yeah, give yourself a little bit of rest because as you guys can see, like when we did the second arm, my body was still trying to like, I don't know. I don't know if like catch up, recover. Um, but we're those last reps are a little harder, even though this is my stronger side. So it's still gonna take some practice for me because like I said, it's still hard for me to gauge like, okay, did we catch our breath? Should we start on the other side now? Uh yeah, but that was the last one for that. And yeah, let's go ahead and do preacher curls on the machine that I like. So it's open. I'm gonna head over there. So this is one of the new machines, and I like how it has like a thing to hold down your feet so you can just feel more secure. But I don't know if I like this one more than the other one, or unless I'm used to the other one. But I think I'm preferring the other one. Just it kind of feels better. But always good to try out new machines and also maybe even give it a second try because you never know. Maybe the first try you just weren't setting it up right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my last set for this. And then they also have like new tricep machines. So I also see that they have like a foot placement to hold, to secure you down. Because that one for the triceps, I feel like you have to utilize your core to like stay stable. So maybe the feet being held down like that is gonna help. So we're gonna try that after this. I'm like, I don't know why I always feel like I'm tearing up in some exercises. I don't know what that has to do, like why your body does that, because I know you guys say it happens to you too. Uh, so let's go ahead. I want to wipe my tear, but I don't like touching my face with me touching all of this stuff. So let's go ahead, do the tricep. It's so nice. It's like the gym is so empty and there's so much machines. It feels pretty nice. Okay, let's head over there. Okay, so this one's the new one. And I kind of think it's funny because you guys know the other machine, I was setting it up too low. This one doesn't even let you. So that's why I'm just like, okay, see, like this one's I don't know. I just feel like it's already setting you up a little better. But then again, I'm overthinking it because I'm like, oh, what if it's someone really tall though? Anyways, let's go ahead and do our second working set. Still trying to figure out which one I like more. Because this one's just a little different. So
Okay, let's go and do some posing. Yeah, we'll go do that next. Okay, so since some time has passed since we've trained chest and back, we don't really have a pump for that. But hey, let's be honest, we're doing the cut. I'm flat. My muscles are flat. They're not really full. So it's not like we're working with much. But let's go ahead and do some of our poses. So just to get me in a good little spin, let's do the back poses. So yeah, make sure I'm in frame. Do our little lat spread. Oh, this one I always can't anticipate how it's going to turn out. Falling. Okay, I'm going to fly away. Let's see. Oh yeah, the side. Let's see, am I up too high? Okay. Okay. That one is tricky. You just can't really see yourself and you can't see the angle. So maybe if someone was recording for me for those, that might be okay. But um double bicep. Tricep. Do the other arm. Let's see. Oh yeah, because I was like, what's a good chest one? Actually, the lighting's terrible, but this is technically my more comfortable side. And then we'll do the other side. That side just feels so uncomfortable. I think we're starting to see a little vein. It's funny, those people that naturally have that bicep vein, and I have to work so hard to just grab some of it. And only when we're this lean, I guess. I don't know. I still feel like that one's way off for me, but it'll be good to just like look back on improvement on my posing. Not only your physique improving, but just how your posing can look so much better than what you start off with. Um, some biceps. We're wearing some shorts. Let's just do a little bit with the full body for fun. Because like I was saying, I didn't really keep into account, like your legs technically look better when they don't have a pump. It's just for like extra extra posing. It's hard to pose everything. That is so hard. Oh, I I don't know how those people do it when they go on stage and they're just like flexing the whole time. Well, that's what it looks like. That's crazy. Okay. My hamstrings and glutes are super sore, by the way, from legs yesterday. Okay. I think we're about good. I hope we got something. Let's do the lat spur just for fun from the back because I'm always disappointed. I always feel like that one's a hit or miss. Like sometimes I don't get it, sometimes I do. I'm gonna make it a little darker too. Okay. Well, you guys saw it first of me. Hopefully I did get it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my cardio, and then I'll talk to you guys after that. I was doing my cardio. I know some of you are asking me how much cardio am I doing, and technically just 30 minutes after, and that's it. So when I was doing my cardio, I was watching some like, well, motivational like videos of bodybuilders and old school bodybuilders. So like mostly a lot of Tom Platz because I'm getting all pumped for my leg day for the next workout, which will be a leg day. And it was fun. And I was realizing, I'm like, wait, there's a lot of poses that I'm not even doing. I just want to do all the poses. I know there's a lot of different ones you can do, you know, like bodybuilding, figure, bikini, like there's just a lot of different ones. But he was doing some for like the back, and I was like, oh, I've never done that, and it'd be fun to do it. So I'm getting more, I guess, excited to do posing on my own time. I call it my own time, but you know, because I know I need to practice my posing. And it's funny because of us getting leaner and like seeing the muscles better, it actually is more fun to pose and do that. Because when we were posing earlier, I was like having fun with it because I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, what's it looking like, you know? And it kind of made me think, you know, something that used to be kind of hard to do because it's like you're not really motivated to do that because you're just like, oh, I don't really like how I look. Like, because I would do my posing to practice, but, you know, unintentionally realizing that when I was posing, I'm just like, like, where are my shoulders? Where are my arms? Like, ooh, my legs look really bad. I don't see anything. And like, when you're posing, and it almost made me not want to do it because I wasn't like having fun, you know? And I think it's something to reflect is like when you're starting in the gym and you look at these people that have the physique that you're like inspired by and you're like, man, look at them, they make it look easy, like going to the gym, and they look like they're having fun, but realizing like they had to start somewhere, and it probably wasn't that fun in the beginning because you're so hard on yourself because you don't see the results. But when you start seeing it, you start getting excited, it does start becoming even more fun. But it is harder in the beginning. You're going to have to push through and, you know, just keep looking forward and knowing that you are putting the time to getting better and better, and realizing like they had to start somewhere too. And don't feel discouraged when you're seeing them like, you know, at their peak, if anything, and you're just like, man, like, and you compare it to where you're at. Because now that I'm realizing like, oh, posing's getting a little more fun because we're looking a little better, and it wasn't before because we weren't looking that great and I wasn't really having that much fun with it. And it was, yeah, it used to bum me out, but the same can go for, you know, if you're going to the gym and you're not happy where your physique is yet, but doesn't mean it can't get there. And doesn't mean that, you know, not later on, like later on it will be as fun as you imagined it, you know, would be, because it is fun to see your body, like what inspired you, and you start seeing that in yourself. And I guess I'm just saying, like, push through, you will get there, and it will take some time, but, you know, I just don't feel like, you know, you just reflecting that that's really kind of what it is, and not you thinking, oh, this is how it's going to feel forever, because it's not. You're going to start seeing improvements. You're going to start seeing what, you know, inspired you in the first place, and like getting excited about it. I guess I just don't want you to stop before you get there, you know, because what if you're so close and you stop because it's just like, oh, it's not what I thought, but you're like right there. You know, and I think this is what is going on right now with the cut. Like, I was debating on stopping, you know, but then once we kept going, that's when I started seeing the changes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing, you know, cuts in my legs that I didn't used to see before. My veins are finally like popping out, and it's just getting exciting. And I'm just like, oh, like we pushed through, and I'm glad that we didn't stop. And I guess I'm saying, I hope you push through as well, and you get there and you're just like, okay, I'm glad that we just didn't give up. I'm glad that we kept going, because there is going to be a point where you feel like you put in all the work and you're just like, it's not where I thought I would be. And you either decide to keep pushing through or give up. But if you realize like giving up's not going to get you closer, giving up's not going to make you feel proud of yourself. So keep pushing through, keep going at it, and you know, just keep looking forward. Don't you know, bring yourself down. It is easier to bring yourselves down. It is easier to give up, but you're going to be proud of yourself for following through and seeing the results that you know you're capable of, and that you know, you only have one life. You know, don't just give up. Get after it and surprise yourself, you know. So I will head home, eat my food, and yeah, we'll see you guys for leg day. I'm excited for that as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you very soon.